Hey guys, hi, Anthony here. Hey, I wanted to show you something, another reason why I use Top Producer, guys. This is so important to make sure that you have your database, your clients, and all their contact information in one place that is easily categorized, that you can easily get the information, the data that you want. And so let me show you something real quick that is just going to probably just get you a little bit excited here. So, what I've done is I've gone into my Top Producer and I have thousands of contacts, and I created a search for my contacts where if I go in and I search, if I go in and I search contacts, I can apply a custom search. Now you can make your own custom searches, okay, by do an advanced search and save the search, or even do a quick search and you can save a search template there too. But for my purposes, I did a custom search, and I wanted to create a list where I'm targeting people who are potential clients, not in the real estate field and not in the mortgage field, okay? Because the real estate, they can't give me business, or they're not going to give me business, primarily, or mortgage, they just want me to send them business, and they're not going to be sending me business either. So I did this, and this one here I did just for California, but I did all US. So if I go here, it's going to say here's all the filters that I've applied to the search, just to make sure that I'm trying to get out everything that I don't want in there, and then I just do search. Okay. You can, when you have Top Producer, you can go in and play with these searches, but you can see how many filters can be applied and how many category types you can apply to each different contact to help you with that filtering. So I come in here and I see, okay, here's all my my contacts. There's 612 people who meet that criteria. And so what I do is, down at the bottom of the screen, it says right here, and it's actually a new feature built into the search results tool. There was another way to do it before, but they made it a whole lot easier. So I click on Export Contacts. Now I've already done it, and I don't want to. I don't want to do it again because it actually takes about 5 minutes to do, for them to go in and pull all the contacts and sort them out and everything. And then it'll give you a save file option. You can save it to. In this particular case, I saved it as a CSV file, or comma separated values file that I can pull into Excel or anything like that. And then what I did was, and you're gonna just follow along here. I've not given you the big reveal just yet, because I'm going to show you something that's so cool. What I did was I came in here and I said, okay, you know what? Now I want to target everybody, and there's two fields that I'm primarily interested in. That's the email address field. And so what I did was I highlighted that field, I put it into another page, I pasted them in, and now I've got whatever 642 emails. Okay. Then I go to the phone number fields, and I go, okay, I want phone numbers. And so you'll see, like this one, home phone, I only have, a smattering of those home phone numbers. Same thing with business phone. And then I think there was another field here, another phone field. Yeah, then other phone numbers. Okay. And so what I did was the same thing. I copied those. I just put it into another sheet. And so now I've got, let's see if I can go down to the end here. Yeah, 709 phone numbers combined, because remember, I only had 661 contacts, but when you take the phone numbers where they're added, you add the home phone. Somebody has a home phone number and a mobile phone number. Well, that's two phone numbers, right? So it's gonna add additional numbers in here. Okay. So this is part of my target, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sheet and I'm going to export it as a. Let's do this. So file, save as, and we're going to export it as a other format. And let's see, no, we're going to real estate phones only. Okay, and then it should pop up and say, do I only want the sheet, blah, blah, blah. Only the active sheet, yes, click OK. All right. Yes. Okay, so that's phone numbers. If I come over here and I do the same thing with the emails, I go save as, and this one I call emails only. And there's a reason why they have to be separated. I'm going to show you. This is killer. Okay, okay, yes, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Facebook, and in Facebook, if you run ads of any kind, then you'll know that there is a way you could reach people, but you already have a client base. Why would you take all the time to constantly email them? One of the things that I even myself, I don't like email. I email all the time to my clients, but sometimes I even feel like, oh my gosh, I'm spamming these people, right? But then if I have this list, I can reach them via Facebook through an ad where they see me. They're constantly reminded of my brand, and it's not a spam, right? It's not spam email or something like that. So, okay, so I'm going to go create an ad. And it's going to say, you know what, for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them to my page. So I'm going to do post page engagement. And I have a page set up. Now this is another little interesting technique that I use, where I actually have a page set up with my name, a business page. I have my personal profile, but I have my business page. So people who are friends of me see my stuff on my personal page. But now everybody who will start to see my ads under my Facebook, under my business page, and it still kind of goes hand in hand. It's like they go, oh look, Anthony, is we're seeing Anthony's messages, so it helps with that engagement and things like that. So, so what I do in this particular case, I want to keep my ads up to date. So every time I create a new post, it just generates a new ad. Okay, and so I go here, continue, and it should ask me who I want to send it to. So it comes up here and it brings up the post that I put in my space, right? Now I don't want. Now it'll show what it looks like in the right hand column, but I don't want my ads to show up in the right hand column. I only want in the news feed. Okay, so now great. So that's set up. Then it asks me. It says, advanced options. I don't need all that. Okay, custom audiences. Now here's where what we just did by exporting the data comes in huge. This is incredibly huge. Okay, so right now, if I'm just going all United States, 13 and older, blah blah blah, it's hitting 180,000 or 180 million people. So I'm going to create a new custom audience. Okay, and I can do that from data file, which is what we have. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to name my audience. My audience is going to be TP list, top producer list, right? And all top. Okay. So data type. So now it asks you here, it says, do I want to upload the email? So why up emails and phone numbers? Okay, the other two don't worry about for now. There's tools that I use for that too, but in this particular case, emails. So I had 600 something emails. What it will do, what Top Producer will do, I mean not Top Producer, but Facebook will do is it will take those emails and it will try to find anybody who has a corresponding email in Facebook. If it does, it'll start running the ads for those to those people who are on Facebook. Okay, now some people say, well, that's silly because not everybody is on Facebook. Well, most people are. And for those people who aren't, well, so what? I mean, big deal. And the other people are like, well, what if you don't have the right email address that they logged to their Facebook? Well, whatever, that's going to happen too. Big deal. Get over it. And so in this case, I'm going to do email. I'm going to click on choose file, and oh, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Where did I put that? I'm sorry. Yikes. Oh, darn it. Where did I put it? Come on. Yeah. FFBS. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is emails only because we're doing emails, right? And so I'm gonna upload this file, and it has to be in a single column or comma separated value. So like if you have a list like the original list where I had to extract the emails from, it has name, address, phone number, contact details, notes, category, whatever. You can't upload that. It will not go through and identify the emails from that. You have to upload just the emails, okay? So now I say create audience. And what's going to happen is it's going to add the people from the file. It says, great, 642 of 643 records are added. It may take up to 30 minutes to match your data on Facebook. And you go, okay. Now here's the thing is I'm going to go into later on. So this is what my ad is going to look like. It's going to start showing up to them, but I want to only target people who are in California. Okay, because that particular ad that I'm running, or most of the stuff that I do, is only California based, and so and I don't know too many 18-year-olds who are getting loans or buying houses, so I'm going to probably target 23 and up, or 24 and up. We'll do that. 24 and up. And again, this is out of my own list. Okay, so now you'll see potential reach is fewer than 1,000. But guess what? It's highly targeted to my list. They know me. They start seeing me. They go, wow. And now I don't have to be spamming them and all stuff. I could do a language. I could do more demographics. You guys can research all this stuff here, and other specific interests. So, like, let's say, for example, I have a post that I do that pertains only to pet lovers or something like that. I can go and I could find people who are interested in dogs and cats and whatever. Connections. I wanted to go to everybody who meets this criteria of my custom audience, because otherwise I could filter it out. So if I'm looking for people to like my page, I could say only people not connected with my page. Okay, and that again is referencing my page, not my personal profile. And then some other advanced targeting we could do. So you could say include people who are connected to one of my other pages, or people who do not include people who are connected to one of my other pages, or people whose friends are connected to whatever. So there's an extended reach here, but I want to do all for right now. I'm not going to limit to anybody, and more categories that you could choose from. Set your budget. So in this particular campaign, I'm going to do I just do $5 a day. That's way more than enough for this. Run my campaign continuously. I just let it run because every time I do a new post, it's going to update the ad and start showing that. So then you have to get in the habit of doing a new post on a regular basis. Bid for post engagement. So the idea is you want people to get to be involved. So do you want to bid for clicks or for impressions? No, you know what? I want people liking. I want people sharing and that sort of thing, because that helps expand my list. So anyways, and then I just click on place order. Now here's something I was saying, I can't show this to you now because there's a I have to wait for that custom audience to be created. And oh well, you know, and actually let's go here, let me take a look. Might be lucky. So there's my ad. Okay, so now it's going to be run into my audience, and it's just pending review. So let me do something. Let me go to audiences here, and I think I've only got one other audience in there currently under this account. Yeah, Realtor Test. But let's go in here. Let's see if I can. See, it's only showing 200 people. Add or remove people from this audience. Okay, so now this is what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted to show you if it's going to let me do it. Okay, add people. Okay, choose file. And phone numbers. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Choose file. Should be in a people from this audience. Okay. Well, okay. What I was going to show you was you can add people to it. So in this particular case, we uploaded emails to this audience, but I also want to use the phone numbers because if some people may not have given me an email, but maybe I have their phone number, and vice versa, right? So we want to have everybody in one list. So there's a way to do that, and maybe it's just not finished processing or something like that. And it says it has to be in a CSV or text format, which I'm pretty sure that it is. So not sure why that's happening like that. But anyways, well, I don't want to waste too much time. But look, that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why I use. Oh, you know what? Did I save it as an Excel format? No, looks like it's in CSV. Anyways, that's the reason. One of the reasons why I use Top Producer is because I am able to, like I said, highly target and categorize my prospects in here, so that I know I can reach out to them in whatever way I find is appropriate and necessary in order to get my business done. When I first started using Top Producer, Facebook didn't even exist. But because I have all my data in here, I can definitely take advantage of it the way it needs to be taken advantage of. Okay, way too long on the video. Sorry about that, but I thought this was a really good, cool little tool so you can reach your clients via Facebook without having to send them emails constantly and that sort of thing. So hey, Anthony Nitz with tpdeals.info, an agent attractor. Go there if you want discounts on Top Producer or any of their products that they offer. Go to tpdeals.info, and get the discounts there. Hey, take care. Have a great day. Bye.